Oh yeah, it's an Etsy plant haul. So E. coli update. Doing better, but still not 100%. Working through it though. But I decided to make myself feel better by getting a bunch of plants. So let's do some unboxing. First, because I got this a couple days ago, it's already unboxed. This is from Frankly Plant Farm, and it is a strawberry shake philodendron node. You can see it's got a little bit of a bud right here happening. This was all I can afford in terms of strawberry shake. And a gallon, I think, of aeroid potting mix. Now, let's get to this. These were all purchased on the same day, which was last Wednesday. Today I am filming it exactly 1 week later. So these all came either yesterday or today. This one is probably the least interesting for you, but I'm intrigued by it. It is a seed starting mix from Pennsylvania Orchid Exchange. Just got all my soils sent in the mail. It's a lovely, nice little note with instructions. All right, we got the soils out of the way, which are lovely and necessary, but they're not really that interesting, are they? I understand. This one is the Green Escape. I can tell because of the sticker. This one is, I believe, only 2 plants, which is surprising for me because I usually buy a whole lot more from the Green Escape. How much money did you spend, Megan? Don't ask those questions. I don't want to talk about that. Plant care and a packing list. Thank you, Green Escape, for labeling things. So this is my Colocasia Midnight. Why is it so many of these plant shops are in Merritt Island, Florida? Are they just, I guess they're all just buying from the same place or distributor? I don't know. However, Green Escape does have footage on their Instagrams showing that they either have a greenhouse or have access to a giant greenhouse. I don't know. But it's interesting to me that like so many of these places that require 2 starter plants per order all come from Merritt Island, Florida. All right. Here's my Colocasia Midnight. And I still have a whole other order that hasn't been delivered from another seller. And there's a lot of black plants in there too. You know, in my Hertz Gardens order a couple months ago, I had a pink plant kick. Well, now I'm back to my black goth plant kick. I think I'm gonna do a video of that later on, showing all of my lovely little black goth plants. This one, however, is not goth. This is a Florida Ghost Mint philodendron. Thought it would be a nice contrast to all of my black plants, and I'm just a big nerd for philodendrons. So here's the little wee baby. It's so cute. You see, so we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say 8.5 leaves, and 3.5 of them are white. One is a lovely speckle variegation. So thank you, Green Escape. I love you and I like you, as always. This one. This one's ridiculous. And I should know better, but I can't help myself. What am I talking about? Let's just open it and then I'll show you what I mean. Oh man, I always appreciate a good tape job until I have to open the box. Let's see if I have the... No, okay. Before I show you this, let me tell you who it's from. Back to Basics Greenhouse. These are 2 discounted, rooted, variegated cuttings. Discounted still means not incredibly cheap, but much cheaper than if I got a full-on rooted. So here is discounted rooted cutting 1. Hey, Betty. And that's Betty. Betty is going to be 17 years old next week, so she has full reign and gets to say whatever she wants to say because she's an old lady. This one is my discounted scratch and dent mint variegated Monstera root cutting. Incredible, gorgeous. Oh my God. It is just freaking beautiful. Like, again, these were discounted, but discounted still means $50 each. So, you know, you want to get fancy plants and you have an impulse to buy olive plants all the time, go for the cheapest. And last, this is from the Tropical Oasis. Another one of those. Just toss my razor. I did. Another one of those sellers from Florida. I don't say that with disdain, by the way. I am a repeat customer of the Tropical Oasis. But like the Green Escape, they offer lots of starter plants, plugs basically, and I was hoping there was an easier way to open it. Kind of see, that's how they're wrapped. Packing list, thank you very much. There's only 3 plants with this one. So between like all of this and the Orange Lake Nursery and the other order that hasn't even shipped yet from another nursery, I need to calm the freak down. All right, Dan. Thank you for labeling. You are very nice. Now that we have this, let's compare handwriting. All right, let's see. Sorry, I know this is not ideal. All right, I don't think it's the same seller. But like I said, it's just very interesting that so many of them are from Merritt Island, Florida. Is there like a port there that a lot of plants get imported to or something? Tell me what's going on down there. I have family in Florida. I don't know where Merritt Island is though, in terms of where my family is located, so I can't really like have them go look. I guess I could ask them if they know where Merritt Island is. Who cares? It's fine. I'll buy plants. All right. First one is a medallion calathea. Ooh, and I can feel that the soil is incredibly moist, but like not in a soggy way. You would think, for being a novice at best plant nerd, that I would stay away from calatheas because of their humidity requirements and that they're such prima donnas, but I can't help myself. I love them, and I want them to love me. Same with philodendrons, which isn't this one that I got now. Philodendron red sun. I'm gonna put like a cutting mat under me so I don't dent I don't scratch my surface up. Okay, philodendron red sun. And last but certainly not least, I had one of these outdoors at my old house, and unsurprisingly it did not last the winter, but I had no idea what I was doing. So hopefully second time's a charm. With my new orange bird of paradise. And actually it's a big guy. And look, we've got a little snoo sprout. All right, there we go. That is my, let's see, we got 1, 2. I'm such a nerd. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houseplants here. Plus the Orange Lake Nursery, which I think was 6. You're starting to add up how much money I spent, aren't you? Let's just end the video then. I'm gonna go put these all in plant jail in my quarantine box, and yeah, we'll talk. I'll see you in the next video.